Hi everyone and welcome, I'm Snokus. Today we're going to continue on our European Results campaign, the 13 Colonies, in which we play as England, try to colonize the Eastern America, and then play as, hopefully, the USA, United States of America. We'll see if we get that far, I hope so. So this is going to be my last video today, last video recording I do today. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a bit tired. Seems like we're in a bit of trouble there. I'm just gonna increase autonomy instead of risking fighting there. We're currently in a battle in New York, which we're losing because we're rolling once. Did we lose? We won. Okay, so we might want to increase that just a little smidge. Let's leave it at like 50. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really care about Quebec, honestly. So we're gonna declare independence when we have 13 colonies, which means we're going to basically go down the coast and up the coast. So after this we're going, let's see here, first of all, Chesapeake. Sure, better that than being in a personal union with France or Austria or whoever it was, can remember. I know Connecticut was part, and Massachusetts, basically all of the coast was part of the 13 colonies, weren't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So from Massachusetts down to Chesapeake is basically where we're gonna go. So after New York we're going to go after Massachusetts, and after that we're going to go to Chesapeake. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. And after that we're gonna declare independence, and I'm gonna try to build a couple of buildings before we release our before we declare independence, just to give us a little bit of a boost. Maybe actually spend some monarch points as well. We'll see how it looks. Now these are no problem really. Quebec are halfway to becoming a self-sufficient colony, which is great because then we can move down to the east coast. Honestly, we have no real reason nor ability to move onto the continent. I don't think we could fight France in any capacity. Maybe with the support of Castile, but we would probably need at least one more big ally, which we haven't got and which might prove hard to get. And there's no real reason to take Brittany because it will just be taken by France from us. So with that reasoning, I think we're going to neglect the main military technology for a while. Sorry for hitting the mic there. And instead focus on the military ideas, the naval ideas. Especially since we get more trade efficiency after this. And also because our navy is quite apt at defending our coast from invasion. I totally missed to send them on a trade mission again, which weren't particularly smart. But hey, at least I got the majority power in the node now. So that's something. So yeah, this is going quite smoothly. Quebec is 3/4 there. New York is rebelling again. I don't really care. Either you accept us being here, or we'll hand you a couple of infested blankets. Whichever way you prefer. I mean, I guess we do have quite a big army. We could spend some money increasing it. Probably on. We have free limits. So let's do 1 infantry and 2 artillery. That's an even 32. 31 even, and it fills out our artillery rank a little bit. Diplomatic, I think, might be best. I don't know. Okay, Wessex. Let's see here. Wessex is quite specialized in both diplomatic and administrative. I think we're gonna go with diplomatic since we do have a workshop, and that only increases the workshop's efficiency. And this is the infamous province of fish production. Okay, so Quebec is self-sustaining. We're going to then colonize Massachusetts. I totally forgot to set these people in harbor. Maybe I should do that. Well, they're going to do that once they land in Quebec, so that's good enough, I guess. What? Right, we're not going to explore before we're independent. Or rather, before we're playing as America, or 13 colonies. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I haven't actually ever played as a colonial nation, so I'm looking forward to it a little bit, at least. Something new. I know that the expansion, or the DLC, something of paradise, whatever, not something with paradise it was called. I know that focused quite a lot on both the Native Americans playstyle and the colonial nations playstyle, and special missions you get as a colonial nation. I'm actually just gonna pay the points. You are fine. Okay, so let's giddy up and go to Massachusetts. Okay, 2 down, 13 good to go. 11 to go. My math isn't on point today. Okay, so our armies are completed, they're full. You have 643, 633, so let's order up another cav since we do have another spare space in our force limit. Might as well. really shouldn't have this mission, should we? We're gonna annex them next time we attack them, not vassalize them. Prestige from naval battles, sure. Not great, but sure. Naval maintenance modifier, sure. We'll get that when we get it. Oh, cool. Just discovered a bunch of areas here. When we're actually independent, I guess our only potential allies, at least in the beginning, unless Portugal, which have started colonizing now, or Spain has moved up to the area, or France or anyone else, we will have to ally the Native Americans in some fashion, and probably divide and conquer between them. Probably. Can we actually? Yeah, we can make them protectorate. So we might like make Iroquois a protectorate, or maybe Huron a protectorate, and yeah, it makes more sense to make Huron a protectorate since their trade power is forwarded to our trade node. So that's probably what we're gonna do, and we're gonna conquer. What do we call it? Iroquois, most likely. Probably the same with one province miners, but we'll see. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that right now, and we're not gonna do that either. Let's just cycle the missions. Hey, New York. Cool. So let's see here. The other one was Chesapeake. And we're gonna use our boats over here. Alright. So the first thing that we're gonna build is a marketplace, since this place had an estuary. We actually already have the main we're the dominant market force in this node already, which is positive. What? Ah, the Justice of the Peace. So this is England specific event. The position of Justice of Peace originated in England in about the 12th century, believed to be from royal edict issued by King Richard I and Archbishop of Canterbury in the year 1195. The title was first known as Custodes Pacis, but was later changed to Justices of the Peace. An act concerning Justices of the Peace was passed in 1489. It required that justices devoted part of every quarter session to acknowledgement of the areas in which they themselves are particularly weak. The same act provided the general populace with the right to complain about the action of justices directly to the monarch or his council. The appointment of justice by the Lord of Chancellor at the irregular annual intervals allowed for the possible removal of uncooperative gentlemen at the next annual reissue of commissions. So we can either lose stability in ducats and get a courthouse and stability, or we just ignore it. Let's just freaking ignore it. We're gonna drop you off in Chesapeake. Peak. Go back to that place. I'm not really wanted, Admiral, right now. Sorry to say. I appreciate the offer, but it's not really necessary right now. Might as well. So we just lost marches to what is this one right here, to the burghers, but that's fine because we got extra amount of loyalty. We could actually do we need diplomatic power for anything? I guess not, really. Okay. Excuse I'm just gonna shut it off. So I guess I'm gonna stop here for today. Thanks for watching. It's been great having you. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you wouldn't mind, please leave a like or subscribe if you want to, or a dislike. It helps a lot more than most people realizes. And so yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.